How's it going, everybody? Mulatosly here. And people, before we kick off with this video, I would like you to pause and read this picture I just posted on the screen, just for you guys know what my channel is kind of about, because I don't know if you noticed, but I have this weird thumbnail system with colors. So basically I would like you to take a few seconds and read what I'm out about. And one last note, I don't know if you're aware, but if you go to my channel and you see the banner, you have this weird corner that says videos at 3 p.m. United States or 8 p.m. in London. Basically I'm in London time, so I post videos at 8, but it will be 3 p.m. for you guys that are in the US, because most of my people are from the US. But you have there the time, which is always 8 p.m. or 3 p.m. for you, and you have this next video thing, so make sure you check that out if you don't know when I will upload the next video. Now with this all out of the way, let's just go to this discussion. So this video is basically me talking about Interpol. Interpol is the agency that is actually in the Sly Cooper series, but is focused on the real organization Interpol, International Criminal Police Organization. So basically, first of all, there's something that is actually pretty weird in this scenario, because Interpol in the series focused on arrests and destroying organized crime groups. Basically, Sly Cooper, Claw Gang, Fiendish 5, so on and so forth. But this is one fun fact. They only seem to be worried about the Cooper gang, not the other organizations they want to take the world on, pretty much. This is just a fun fact. But either way, one thing that is in the series that kinda tickled me was the fact that this Interpol uses mercenaries, they use planes, they use planes, they use mercenaries, they use tanks, they arrest, and they have a lot of things that the real deal doesn't have. Now, there's only two organizations that I see that would make sense to have this sort of equipment, we might say. Those ones being FBI and probably CIA, but those two are focused on the United States. However, in the series, the main location, or at least the main focus, I think, is Paris, France. And the only organization I can think of that is located in around those parts is NATO. Basically, NATO is a military / police based in Europe. Now, there is one thing that doesn't make sense, because NATO is more of military and not as much as cops, so it would not make sense Carmelita be chasing Sly, because Carmelita is not a soldier, is more of a investigator officer. I don't know, it's really confusing at this point. But one fun thing that I noticed is the officers that are within Interpol. We have Carmelita Fox, which is a active officer at this point. We had Constable Nila that just appeared out of nowhere, and it was officer. We have Contessa that got into criminal because of the prison. We got Whitcar, which is just a random secretary. We have James Buckley that is retired. We have Lieutenant Krug, which is a random monkey. And we have Sly Cooper that was an officer at some point, but we don't really have anything about that. Now, one thing that I noticed from these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, from these 7 officers, taking Sly Cooper off because Sly Cooper was just faking it, from these 6 officers, 2 were corrupted, so basically Nila and Contessa. So we get 4 officers, which 3 are side characters. Whitcorp and James Barkley don't even have any lines, basically only in the comics. So at this point, when you think about this organization, which is consistently after Sly Cooper, it is very freaking weird that we only have one legit cop, and that one being Carmelita. This just doesn't make sense. And if you think about it, Carmelita is one of the cops, but at some point she kind of collaborates with Sly Cooper, so that doesn't make a whole bunch of sense, if you know what I'm trying to get, the point I'm trying to make. Because on Sly fifth in time, Carmelita is not actually arresting Sly, he's actually working with him, so it's just a weird thing, just a whole web of freaking confusion right here, just a whole web of freaking confusion. I made a love video that I actually kinda discussed this ending of Sly 3 and beginning of Sly 4. Basically, Sly faked amnesia to be with Carmelita because Sly was basically dying and he wanted to show Carmelita that he actually loves her and so on and so forth. But returning to Interpol, tanks, planes, corrupted people, oh my god, there's so many things about Interpol that I don't get. Interpol in this game is this big thing that is chasing criminals and destroying organized crimes. And by meaning organized crimes, I mean Sly being the criminal defeating the organized crimes, and then the Interpol kind of take credit for it. It's basically what I'm trying to say. But I'm not actually considering this as a possibility, but for the TV series, I would like more depth to Interpol, pretty much. We need more depth. Like, the series is good as it is a great backstory for Sly, it is. Great backstory, great characters, a lot of character development, a lot of good stuff, a lot of feelings, emotion, all the crap, all the good stuff. But I need more depth to, in some cases, like, I need more depth to Clockwork, I need more backstories for some characters, and one thing that I actually want to see more is Interpol. I want to see more things about Interpol. I want more depth to Interpol. I would like to see Carmelita actually talking to Barkley and this Whitcorp guy and actually manage to do something in regard of Sly Cooper. That's pretty much what I want. This was my discussion video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm sorry if it was a bit shorter than usual. Normally my discussions are a bit longer, but hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hack that like button and join the Cooper Nation. I'm mulatosly, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. If you don't know when the next video is, just go to the channel. Peace out.
Work so fucking much, my greatest fear is I'ma die alone. Every diamond in my chain, yeah, that's a milestone. I'm loving it. Calling me, asking me for money, man. The only thing I'ma give you motherfuckers is a dial tone. Flashbacks of a youngin' sipping that purple Kool-Aid, skipping school with my homies and chief and reefer for 2 days. Running from the law, living how I'm living, fuck 'em all. Bumping